Start with a clean face. I've already washed mine, and I also use a little bit of toner. Also remember to tie your hair back when you do your makeup so that hair strands won't be in the way. Next, I have my tempered glass as my disc tray, and I'm going to mix my moisturizer and my foundation. I'm using a combination of 3W Clinic CC Cream and L'Oreal True Match in Golden Beige. So this is what I do. I just put dots all over my face, and I make sure that I have everything covered. From my forehead, to my cheeks, to my chin, everything, even my neck and maybe the nape sometimes. So now I'm using a buffing brush from Real Techniques, and by the name of the brush, you just buff everything in. Choosing the right kind of foundation can be tricky. There are some things you have to consider, like 1, are you acidic? 2, are you cool or warm toned? Stuff like that. So as for me, I'm acidic, hence, the lighter shade, but really when you look at it, it starts to blend in a little after. And just like any kind of makeup you have to put on your face, you have to make sure that it blends with everything. I sometimes spend an extra 2 minutes just to make sure that everything is blended well. Next up is the blush. Here I'm using a Stila in Hibiscus. So I'm putting just a little amount on my cheeks. This product is very high pigmented, so a little goes a long way. I also put a little bit over my nose because I feel like it gives me a sunburnt look. You could also use a sponge to make that blend in well. Now for my favorite part, the eyebrows. I am using a Marionnaud brush for my eyebrows, and I'm using a BYS brow gel, and the brow gel is in 02 Natural Brown. This part is where I take the longest. As you know, it's really difficult to make your eyebrow match the other eyebrow. But like what they say, it's okay. They don't have to be perfectly aligned. I like mine messy. Or maybe that's just my excuse. Some days I would use a brow gel to keep the hair strands in place, but today I didn't feel like using it. So, yeah. Time for a little contouring. I'm using a Jazzy Contour Kit, and I got this from Watson's. I don't know if you feel the same way as I do about Watson's, but Watson's is like heaven to me, especially when I'm stressed out. When I get there, sometimes my husband just waits for me outside, gives me a good 30 minutes to just walk around all the aisles and look at everything they have. Enough about Watson's. So back to contouring, I just put the dark shade around my nose and in the hollows of my cheeks, and I'm using a sponge to blend that in. What I'm doing will help create an illusion that I have a slimmer face and that my nose bridge is thinner. Moisturize your lips. I'm using a Nivea lip balm. Make sure everything's set by putting powder. I'm using a L'Oreal Paris Magic BB. It's a G1. This is a Nichido eyelash curler. Be gentle when curling your lashes. I know some friends who have lost theirs because they pressed on too much. For the lashes, I'm using Avon Supershock Max Mascara. I am coating my upper and lower lashes in this tutorial. For the lips, I'm using Revlon Mauve, that's 005. Next, I'll be using the e.l.f. Shimmer Facial Whip. This will serve as my highlighter, so I'm putting it at the top of my cheeks, just where the sun hits it. This is a good product if you want to go for the dewy look. As you can see, there's a little bit of shine and it's cute. I'm going to add a little color on my lips, so I'm using an LASplash lip gloss in the color Sangria. As you can see, I'm not putting it all over my lips, I'm just concentrating on the middle part. And that's it. That's your sheer pink makeup look tutorial. Simple lips, a little sheen on the face, a little mascara. Thank you for watching. Stay weird.